Right, let's move to a vote. All those in favour?
Hang on, we haven't discussed it yet.
What's to discuss? He's humiliated Lisa.
I made a right fool of myself yesterday.
How? She went round to see him.
He had to get out of bed with Joni to answer the door.
She's supposed to have backed off.
Was she?
Hasn't he told you? He threatened to take Kyle away.
And what if she scarpered and taken your son with her?
Well, I'd never let that happen, would I?
Oh, can we just get on with this, please?
Well, nobody's forced you to come.
Yeah, you did, actually.
I'm trying to sort this.
Well, if you're asking me, I think you're making it worse.
Will everybody stop having a go? Who's in charge here?
Don't remember voting on that, neither.
Oi, Sammy. Right. I've given my dad the chance to make amends, and he has not taken that chance. So from now on, he's persona non gratis. Agreed?
I've forgotten him already.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. We have to have a unanimous vote to kick him out of the family.
OK.
Right. It's official. He's no longer a dingle. Tell Marlon and Chaz I'll call Ireland, make sure the whole family knows. As from today, none of us are going to have anything to do with him.
Hey, skinny latte and a Danish.
No time for that. Marlon's taking April to Harrogate.
I was hoping we could hang out together.
Well, I could always use a sous chef if you're at a loose end.
I might be a bit overqualified for that. I've run a multi-million-pound company, remember?
Until you messed it up and started dusting your little sister's box room. Isn't it about time you started looking for a job?
Well, I've been a bit poorly, remember?
Yeah, but look at you now, you're all better. You can't drink coffee and watch daytime telly forever, Robert. You got some news? Possibly. Right, go on then.
Wait, haven't you got food to prep?
Right, fine, but if she knows something, I want to hear about it.
Have you had any run-ins with Ross Barton?
Why?
Well, we think we found evidence putting him at the scene of the crime.
Ross? Why would he have it in for me?
That's what I'm hoping you can tell me.
What's all this?
They're for you. Sorry, Dad, but you can't stop here no more.
So you're turning your back on me and all?
Kane said we did a dingle cut.
Without me there to defend myself?
You ain't got no defence. It ain't right what you did to Lucy. And Belle.
How are they?
How do you think?
Fair enough. Last thing I want is for you to be caught in the middle.
Where will you go?
I'll sort something out.
Soz, Dad.
Hey, lad, don't apologise. I made my bed.
Hey, where have you been?
Grandad's been excommunicated.
What?
He's betrayed the family. Nobody gets away with that. Anyway, at least you're still here, that's something.
I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Where exactly were you when Rob got shot?
I was at home packing. You know that.
Yeah, but then why did nobody see you, Ross? Your mum, Finn?
Because they were at Nana Barton's. That's why I don't have an alibi. What is this?
You were the one that told me about what happened. So how did you know about it?
Are you saying you don't trust me?
No, I want to.
Look, I swear I didn't touch Robert. What reason would I have?
Okay. Okay, well, if you say you're innocent, then I believe you.
Oh, well, hey, don't put yourself out.
No, I do. But the police are just getting desperate. It's a local pub. Everybody walks around there. They can't pin anything on you without any proper evidence. And they're not going to find any, are they?
Of course not.
All right, then. Now let's stop worrying.
I hate to impose, like.
Nonsense, man. Needs most.
And obviously, it'll only be until we get a place of our own.
God knows where.
We'll find somewhere.
It seems a bit hasty. Don't we need a bit of breathing space? Takes talk. Well, here's the best place for you to do that. Hey, welcome back. Have you had a lovely Christmas?
Yeah, when Mum and Sean stopped rowing. Mr. Dingle, what are you doing here?
He's got nowhere else to go.
Hang on, we're putting him up and all.
What about Lisa?
I'm with Johnny now.
Why?
Never mind the ifs and the buts. The good news is Kale's going to be living with me now.
Have we got enough bedrooms?
Good point, we're cramped as it is.
Well, Zach and Johnny don't mind that.
Look, if it's going to be a problem...
It isn't.
Apparently it's not. No.
We're all Kale's family, aren't we?
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, what? Won the lottery?
Sort of. Oh, went through to the next round of the adoption process. So, hopefully, Leo will be getting a new brother or sister.
Oh, good for him. Good for all of you. I'm so pleased the drug thing wasn't a problem. I don't think I'd have ever forgiven myself.
No, neither would I.
Latte to go, please, Bob.
Been keeping a low profile. Not seen you since Christmas.
Oh, Lawrence whisked me away to Scotland for my birthday. Stayed in this lovely, cosy little hotel overlooking Loch, something or other. Pampered me rotten. Oh, and the pièce de la résistance was this.
How much did that cost him?
Well, a girl never asked that question. But I googled it, and it wasn't cheap.
Snaring a millionaire has its perks, then, eh?
That's not why I married him.
Hey, Bernice, do you know what I got for Christmas?
Hang on, that's...
A jumper and an electric toothbrush.
She's what you asked for.
I also said I would be happy to be surprised.
Honestly, Paddy, can't you read between the lines?
Mrs. Walker's Shetland pony. I knew I was meant to be somewhere else. Why have you got a mug in your bag?
Oh, is that Chinese?
Yes. No, it's Japanese. It means never regret what you can't change.
When did you learn Japanese?
It's just a quote from Seven Samurai. Ah, that's the original Magnificent Seven.
That's Paddy's favourite film. Well, whoever bought you that knows you very well.
It's just a client.
Which client? Because I never got a present.
Mrs. Walker's pony.
Yes, all right.
Sly old dog.
Do you mind?
Never mind jumpers. Nothing warms a girl's heart more than jewellery.
I was ordering something for the surgery and that popped up.
Of course you were.
Saucy knickers. I beg your pardon. If you're looking for ideas, you sell bucket loads at Christmas. Is Rona big on pants? Trying to work, Bob.
What do you want?
I've just come to see how you are.
Fine.
Don't look fine. Your mum, how's she doing? Look, I'll always care about her.
If you cared about her, you wouldn't have run off with the lodger.
It's not like that. Look, whatever's happened, I'm here for you, if you need to talk.
Why would I want to talk to you?
Well, maybe not right now, but... You know, in the future. If there's stuff that's bothering you...
Then I'll talk to my mum or Kane.
I'm still your dad.
Hardly. Not after what you've done. Just pack the rest of your things and never come back.
Sarah, Jack, your dad's here. Probably sulking because they're missing the PS4.
Wait, taking it off them already?
Well, they'll get it back.
Have you been talking to the cops?
Of course not. Why? What's happened?
Not here.
That copper has convinced herself that I shot Robert.
What? How?
She was sniffing around about some warehouse robbery, clocked me trainers and took them away with her.
Why would she do that?
Why do you think? Because she reckons they match a print found near the pub. Oh, you're kidding. Don't know what to do.
You're okay. Rob gave the police a false description of his attacker, remember?
Yeah, but what did he tell them?
You'll be fine.
How can you be so sure? My neck is on my mind here. If he knows...
He doesn't. Not everything.
Well, what does he know? Tell me.
I told them it was me who arranged the shooting. You did what? He has no idea that you were involved. All I said was I got someone to do it. I never said who. But as far as he's concerned, it's in the past, yeah? So why does she keep popping round? If I go down for this, so do you.
Mr. Barton.
Now what?
Hey, didn't know you two were mates.
We're not. My kids live here.
Well, I was talking to your brother earlier. He was very helpful.
I've answered all your questions. You've searched me out. You've got no real evidence.
Yes, I have. Your print is a match.
Oh, whoopee. Proves nothing.
It proves you were near the scene of the crime, at the time of the crime, and not in Magaluf like you tried to claim.
Doing out here?
So, Mr. Barton, I'm arresting you for the attempted murder of Robert Sugden.
What?
You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you fail to mention when questioned something you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Ridiculous. It was nowhere near the pub when Robert got shot.
But can he prove that?
Well, I can. It was with me.
Really?
I remember hearing the gunshot. We thought it was the car backfiring.
What, a car from the 1970s?
What?
You're both mechanics. Cars hardly ever backfire anymore, you know that.
Well, I'm just telling you what we heard.
Why haven't either of you mentioned hearing this gunshot before?
So I'll come to the station if you want. Make a statement.
If that's what you want. But I should warn you, perverting the course of justice is a very serious offence.
Well, that's a good job of telling the truth, then, isn't it? I need to have the kids for a bit.
What?
Andy, I need to go and sort this out.
Think about what you're doing. You need to put the kids first.
They're arresting an innocent man. Just help me out here.
If you're looking for Nicola, she's at a meeting in Harrogate.
No, she isn't. She's taking Angel ice skating.
On your time?
Forget I said anything?
Relax. I don't begrudge people time off over Christmas.
He's just come back from a jolly in Scotland.
Celebrating Bernice's birthday.
Yes, of course. Happy 47th for yesterday.
43rd.
Are you sure?
Did you want something, Jimmy?
We're organising a family do round ours tomorrow night. Nothing fancy. Some food, a few games.
Nicola and games? When did that ever end well?
It'll be fun. You're all welcome.
What do you reckon?
Well, I'm afraid we've already made plans.
Have we?
Yes, we always have a big do.
Yeah, well, what have we got to celebrate?
The end of our year from hell.
Well, I suppose whatever 2016 throws at you, it's got to be an improvement.
Exactly. So let's kick it off with a big party. Invite all your friends. Let's make your first New Year's Eve as my wife a night to remember.
Honestly, Lawrence, organising a party at a day's notice. Have you any idea how much work that entails? Well, if anyone can do it, you can. True. You two will come, won't you?
We're playing Monopoly. I've been practising. No way is Nicola getting the better of me this time. That pie looks tasty.
Jimmy?
Help yourself. Plate's over there.
Cheers!
Honestly, I didn't marry Lawrence so that you could pop in unannounced and scoff our leftovers.
I've not had me dinner. Sorry.
Have you any idea how much a vase like that costs?
You are joking me. Huh? You got something to chuck me out. I've got to live somewhere.
Well, it didn't have to be anywhere around here, did it?
Huh?
What we letting ourselves in for?
Huh? Oh, he's the least of my worries. I just tried having a word with our Belle.
Bet she gave you a mouthful.
Well, I wish she had. She's heartbroken.
I'm so sorry.
Well, none of this is your fault. Hurricane's going to make your life hell. Look, if you want to go, take Carl with you.
I'm going nowhere without you. I love you.
I love you too.
In that case, we stay put and show people this is for keeps. Your kids will come round in time.
I doubt that.
You're a good dad. Deep down, they know that.
£2,523.
What? Who would spend that amount of money on a vase?
And that's the January sales price.
Well, Lawrence is loaded. He can afford it, I suppose.
Go on, say it. I'm a gold digger out for what she can get.
That's not what I was saying at all.
I married Lawrence for love, nothing more.
Is it my fault that he's got a big house or likes to whisk me away to Scotland at the drop of a hat?
Bernice, I'm not judging you, honest.
How am I going to tell him?
Well, why tell him anything? Hide the evidence, he might not even notice.
That's not very honest.
In my experience, when stuff gets accidentally broken, honesty is not always the best policy.
I suppose I could replace it and he wouldn't even know.
That's it. Flash the plastic.
I'm not using his money.
Where are you going to find the cash?
I'll save up. I can start by cutting a few corners on tomorrow night's party. Yeah. This is doable.
Hi.
He's doing this to wind me up.
No, he's doing it because he's got nowhere else to stay.
I can't believe he's treating Lisa like this. And Belle. I mean, how's she supposed to cope with him acting like a teenager? You know, all he's ever cared about is himself.
I think you're rewriting history a bit.
No. He got my mum pregnant and then I had to be brought up by Shadrach. He's always played the field. You're supposed to learn from your mistakes, not revert to type. And where the hell have you been?
Fixing a motor.
Help me dad settle in at yours then.
Look, I don't want him there any more than you do, but Kelly's put a foot down.
I am not having them dossing in an house next to my garage.
Yeah, but on the other hand, at least you know where your little lad is.
This isn't about Carl, this is about me dad. I've got Lisa and Belle in bits, not to mention Sam. You need to grow up here and get your wife in order.
When has that ever worked?
Well, you better. Otherwise I'll sack you.
Be fair.
I am being fair. Get it sorted. What?
Nothing. You're head of the family now. Sure you know what you're doing?
Cream tea? What are you celebrating?
Have you not noticed anything different about us?
Am I supposed to say you've lost weight?
No more eye patch out in public. Life's getting back to normal at last.
Apart from Zach, Johnny and Kyle living in our box room.
Zach's moved in with you?
So what? It's Kyle's granddad. Can't all turn my back on him, you know.
What's Debbie dumped him money for?
Mum and Ross have gone down to the police station.
Yeah, but there's nothing to worry about, though. That's funny, that. I had the police knocking on my door this morning.
Have they found your killer?
He's not actually dead, darling. Keep your eye on Jack and Moses for a moment. What did they want?
You tell me.
Huh?
You see this stranger that you got to try and bump me off? He doesn't by any chance happen to be shacked up with your ex?
Ross had nothing to do with it.
Well, someone pulled the trigger.
Yeah, you don't know him.
But then why are the police offering me protection if I testify against Ross?
What? Because they want a quick result. Why would Ross want to shoot you?
Because you asked nicely?
He's the last person I'd have gone to. He's a crook. He jacks cars. Attempted murder is way out of his league.
Maybe you're right.
So what did you tell him?
Oh, don't worry, I stuck to our story. If you say Ross wasn't involved, then, well, fair enough. I mean, why would you lie to me?
Exactly.
But you do realise the description that I gave the police doesn't really rule Ross out, though.
Do you think she believed us?
Well, I've not been charged.
No, not yet. I'm sure she knew that I was lying.
Well, she can't prove anything. Not unless you change your statement. What?
That night that you came to mine, you were really wound up.
I had a lot going on. I wasn't sure if I was ever going to see you again.
So you hadn't just tried to kill Robert?
Of course not.
I need to be able to believe you, Ross.
You can. I've already told you I have no reason to hurt Robert. I wouldn't lie to you. I swear.
Good.
Everybody's welcome.
Free champagne all night.
Well, certainly for the bongs. Let's not go overboard.
Well, Diane's not going to be very happy, is she? You nicking all the customers.
Oh, Mum won't mind. Besides, countries of the world is a bit of a broad theme, isn't it?
You could come to Switzerland.
Why? Because they're famous for their private bank accounts?
No, because you like chocolate and cheese.
Will we be seeing you there, Lisa?
I'm not really in the mood.
Oh, you of all people could do with cheering up. I mean, it's never nice being jilted.
Bernice.
Offering my sympathies.
Anyway, at least I spent a new year with me and Kane.
I'd rather have a quiet night in.
Zach's a damn fool.
Don't need you to tell me that.
Well done.
Is this really worth the effort? Can't we just stay here? I mean, I've got a Bavarian milkmaid's outfit. I haven't worn it in years.
Let's not admit defeat just yet.
But everybody else has made plans.
Me and Paddy never make plans.
Oh, that's the spirit.
I remember the last time he took me out.
He's not exactly Mr. Romantic, is he?
Oh, don't you be so sure. Between you and me, I think you might be getting a little surprise.
I doubt that.
Well, I caught him on his laptop looking at a fairly half-decent bracelet. Perchance, someone's going to get a late Christmas present.
Blimey. Maybe you can take a hint after all.
Thank God they believed Debbie's story.
So they won't be bothering you again?
Hopefully not.
We just need to stop wasting time and find the real culprit. Sarah, Jack, your dad's going! Oh, I'm not listening. One sec.
You heard out from Robert?
Yeah, I saw him earlier. He told the police nothing, so you're in the clear.
We both are.
Yeah.
Is it time for a confession next as we head to Coronation Street? Then a Christmas special with Robbie Fowler and Michael Vaughan. Big Star's Little Star is at 8. And then at 9, more new bloopers from the ITV archives. It'll be all right on the night.